Hey guys, it's your girl A.Simone. Thanks so much for tuning in. Back at it again with another video. So as you guys saw by the title of this video, this is going to be a breakdown of the Joseline's Cabaret reunion drama and fiasco. So if you guys have just been following this on social media and you don't actually follow the show, Joseline has a show on Zeus Network. So Zeus Network is a black-owned streaming service, a black-owned TV streaming service, and they really kind of made a name for themselves in the past year or two with the content and the drama and just kind of making its rounds on social media. So yeah, they've been really making a name for themselves in the past year or two, like I said, just from just clips and just being entertainment and just making its rounds on popular social media accounts, whatever. So yes, like I said, we're on season 3 of Joseline's show. So this season is in Las Vegas. Sorry, this season is in Las Vegas. The first season was in Miami, and then the second season was in Atlanta, I believe, or either switched those two. So yes, pretty much they go to different cities. They audition girls to be a part of Joseline's Cabaret. Pretty much they audition dancers. So like I said, we're on the 3rd season and we're in Las Vegas. So we got through this season, finished up the season, and then all the drama came in regards to the reunion. So after, they film a reality show, they come back maybe like a month later. I'm not sure the time frame from when the show ends to they film the reunion. Maybe like a month later, and they film the reunion. So all the drama came out in regards to them filming the reunion. The girls got on social media and was saying everything that went down. So the 2 bits of drama that took place at the reunion, the first one is Amber. So Amber was a cast member on this season. So the drama with Amber was filing a lawsuit saying that she got attacked at the reunion. She got jumped and she got attacked specifically by a male presence. So like I said, guys, this is a show about dancers. So all females all in a house together. So she got on social media. She was on live talking, to the other girls on the show. And then there was one live where she was in an actual hospital. In the hospital gown, in, the bed, like it was a real hospital, like no setup, no fake stuff. She was in like a hospital. So different clips, all these different posts on her social media in regards to saying she was going to sue Zeus Network along with Joseline Hernandez, saying that she was attacked and jumped specifically by a male figure or a male presence at this reunion. So that's the first bit of drama in regards to the speculation of the upcoming reunion before it had aired. The second bit of drama is a second cast member that got jumped. They're saying they got jumped at the reunion. So the second cast member that got jumped, her name is Riri. She is one of the only 2 white girls on the show. So this was more intriguing to me than the Amber situation. Now, the Amber situation, obviously with a male presence, that's messed up. But this situation with Riri was more intriguing to me because Riri literally said, her and Jordan, the only 2 white girls on the show, literally said all but 5 words throughout the whole entire season. So for me, it's like, how in the heck how did they come to the conclusion of Riri getting jumped at the reunion? So that was more intriguing to me because that was really an out of the blue situation. Like, why, how Sway, like how did that happen? So I pretty much just went on Zeus Network and pretty much just going through the comments, and this is what I gathered in regards to the Riri situation. So evidently Riri got on a live. So they're saying that it's either on her hairstylist or her makeup artist live. So it's not on her actual live from what I read in comments. And evidently Riri, she was feeling some kind of way and she got real vocal on the live. And she was like, oh yeah, Joseline and, the winners or whatever, they was doing some activity. They was doing that white girl, Christina Aguilera. So evidently Riri got on live and said this. And then based on the comments, they were saying that there was another live or there was another situation where they came back together, the girls that Riri accused of doing this with Joseline, and evidently they kissed and made up. And I guess Riri said, oh, I was tripping, it's all good, yada yada yada. So when Zeus started releasing like sneak peeks of the trailer, there was one sneak peek where you have all the girls who were the winners in one trailer, And they were like, oh yeah, and that, that chick Riri, I'm gonna make it seem like everything's all cool, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna smack her, like I'm gonna get her, but I'm gonna make it seem like everything's all cool. So people in the comments were like, oh, so evidently you guys kissed and made up, and then you're gonna sneak her at the reunion, like what's that about? And if you guys don't know what sneak means hitting somebody completely out of the blue. Like if we were in high school and I was in the lunch line, just getting my soda, getting my snacks, or whatever, and you just came up like from the back or from the side and hit me, that's called sneaking somebody. In a situation where you walk up or come up to somebody face to face and say what's up, that's you giving them time to like put their dukes up. So if you don't do that, if you don't approach somebody like, yo, what's up, and you come at them to where they have no idea, that's called sneaking somebody. And like in the hood growing up, that's like a weak move. Like you don't do that, and that's considered weak or whack if you sneak somebody. So like I said, all this is, so the whole Riri situation is all based on comments. Like I said, I cannot fully confirm this, but this is all based on what was going on in the comments. So like I said, when they released the little sneak peeks of the before the reunion aired, that was one of the sneak peeks where the girls were in the trailer. It was like, oh, I'm gonna make it seem like everything's all cool with Riri, that I'm gonna get her. So in that situation, either one or two things happened. Either they were just being fake from the beginning, which based on the way this season was set up, that's a possibility. When they evidently came together and like, I guess, accepted Riri's apology and made it seem like everything was all cool. Either they was being fake out the gate, or either Riri went back after the fact and said some more stuff after the fact, or she recanted on saying, oh no, it's all good. So either one of those two things happened with the Riri situation, was that either they were just being fake and phony and being like, oh no, in the back of their minds, like, oh no, it's not really cool and I don't really like this chick. Or Riri went back after the fact, after they all came together, I guess on the live or whatever they was at, after they all came together and she said some more after the fact. So either one of those two things happened. So that is the drama in regards to all the speculation that was happening on the internet in regards to this season's reunion. The Amber situation, Amber getting attacked and filing an official lawsuit, and then Riri getting jumped at the reunion. Part one, so whenever Zeus Network, they do reunions, they always break it down in two parts. So part one aired on May 8th, which was Mother's Day, and it's like, I know y'all didn't keep us waiting all this time just to air this crap on Mother's Day out of all days. Come on now, this ratchetness. So part one aired on May 8th, Mother's Day, and then a week later they do part two, which was May the 15th. And I'm late on this. I should have been filming this video, but I was just being lazy. So yeah, so they always break it down in two parts. So the way they do the first part is they pretty much do a lot of background work, which means they pretty much show the girls or the guys, whoever, in the dressing room, talking amongst themselves, just saying their feelings, just kind of saying how they feel. And then the last 20 to 30 minutes when they actually bring them out onto the stage. So guys, I'm gonna keep it real. I skipped through all the talking. So if you guys want to leave in the comments, if you watch it, if there's anything significant or something like that was like some tea or something that was said, you guys can let me know. But I skipped through all that because I mean, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. So then we get to the inner part of one where they bring all the girls out on stage. So they pretty much have the girls on this side who are the winners versus the girls on this side who didn't get chose. So it's pretty much left side versus right side. That's how they have the girls separated. So not too much happened on part one. I'm keeping real, like I said, most of what they do is like the background work, and then the last 20 to 30 minutes you actually get them on the stage. So there was some fighting from each side, but nothing significant. So let's go ahead and get into part two. So part two, the girls are already out on stage from part one, and then you officially get Joseline making her grand. So Joseline always makes a grand entrance. Like when the girls are on the show, they don't see Joseline out the gate. She makes a grand entrance on the actual season, and she does it on the reunion. She always makes a grand entrance. So we don't see Joseline to part two. So guys, pretty much part two, outside of like 20-25 minutes of Joseline talking and them trying to actually ask Joseline questions, these girls were up the whole entire time going at it. Like for real. Like the whole entire time there were a million people on the stage as far as the security and the people in the background. Like this was the most action in the reunion out of all 3 seasons. Like, if you looked at the amount of time the girls sat down, they sat down the least for this reunion, like for real. Outside of Joseline just talking for, 20, 25 minutes, she's pretty much just saying generic stuff. Like, oh, all you guys had an opportunity. I gave you this opportunity, yada, yada, yada. What she pretty much says every season. Outside of that, they were up the whole entire time going at it, guys. Like, no cap. So let's go ahead and skip to the last 20, 25 minutes or so. So they're up going at it the whole time, going back and forth, talking junk. So the last 20, 25 minutes, we have Riri come on stage. So the whole entire time from part 1 to part 2, so the last 20 minutes or so, Riri is not there. She's in the background. So I guess she's like, I don't want to go out there. Anxiety, she's nervous. I don't know what it is, but she's not out there from part 1 to towards the end of part 2. So she comes out on the stage. I don't even think they ask Riri, or she even says anything. I think she just sits down and she's just kind of like, whatever. I don't even think they ask or say anything to her. And not even 5 to 10 minutes of her being on the stage, the girls are going at it again. So she ends up walking off the stage, and somebody in the background goes like, why is she walking off? And the way they said it, they didn't say it in like a threatening way. Like, why did her walking off? They said it like, why is she walking off the stage? Because she wasn't even up there like 5 to 10 minutes, like literally. I don't even think they asked her anything. I think she just sat down, and then the other girls were kind of just going at it, going back and forth at it. So once they jump up again, Riri walks off the stage, walks back to, to the dressing room, whatever. And then they're going at it. So they get the girls separated, and then Joseline and then Amber start going at it. Joseline and Amber start going at it. And then Joseline's like, I think, talking about Amber's kid and how she needs to be a mother. Then Amber says something. I can't remember what it was. But then Joseline jumps up. So Amber goes, oh, that triggered you, didn't it? Like, oh, that triggered you, didn't it? Because Joseline jumps up. So whenever Joseline jumps up, all the girls on this side jump up like little minions. Every time Joseline moves, when I move, you move. All these girls jump up. Because like I said, Joseline said on the reunion that they're on tour. So these girls over here are the winners, and they're on tour. So every time Joseline moves, they jump and move. So, like I said, they're going back and forth, yada, yada, yada. Jump up, try to go at it. You got security running on stage, separating the girls, this, that, and the third. So at one point, when security has the girls separated, Amber sneaks through security. She comes around and she sees a pocket. So she sees a clear space for her to get through. Comes through, swings, hits Joseline, and knocks Joseline down. So in front of Joseline, or to the side of Joseline, you have one person from the background. I don't know who this is. And then you have Ballistic, who is her fiance. So you have this person, then you have Joseline on the back end of this person right here. So when you see this on the TV, like when I watched this, I didn't even realize what happened until I went on YouTube and saw the comments. And the camera angles are horrible, guys. Like whoever they hire for camera people, it's literally like an earthquake the whole time. Like the cameras are never still. So you got a million people on the stage, security, people running, trying to fight, and then you don't have the camera still. So I didn't even realize what happened. So Amber finds a pocket, like a little space, a window of opportunity, comes through. She swings through this person and then Ballistic to hit through Joseline. So when I first saw it, when I'm watching on my TV, I thought she was trying to get a cheap shot at Ballistic. Because in the scene, like I said, we can't see what Amber sees. So we don't see that Amber sees Joseline. We're just seeing it from the angle of how it's being filmed. So in the scene, you see a clear shot of Ballistic. So when I see Amber come around and swing, I'm thinking she's just trying to get a cheap shot at Ballistic. But she goes through Ballistic and the other background person and hits, and cuts through and hits Joseline. So then you get an angle of Joseline on the back end, and you see Joseline crawling up off of the ground. I actually posted a slow down clip. So you guys go to my channel. It's the video right before this. I slowed it down. It's like a 30-second clip where I slowed it down for you to try to see what happened. But it's so much going on. But you see Joseline like crawling up from that, on top of, like crawling up off the ground, leaning on that background person, because she actually gets knocked down. So she gets knocked down, and then you see Ballistic storm towards Amber. So this is the whole drama. You see Ballistic storm towards Amber, and then that's when every security guard on duty is like, yo, like it was chaotic. Like when he storms towards her, it is complete chaos. They're yelling, screaming, yo, da 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 da. Like it is complete chaos. Like, yeah. And then eventually they get them separated and everything. And then you see Joseline, she's like storming around because she's trying to get to Amber based on, the shot that Amber got on her. And then Joseline goes, oh, she didn't even hit me. I just stepped back. So Joseline is right here on camera. Everything is on camera. She's like, she didn't hit me. I just stepped back. Pretty much saying she like stepped back from the hit as if like Amber swung and missed. No, Joseline, you got knocked down to the ground. And you can see, like I said, once the hit happens, you can see the camera on this end seeing Joseline crawl up off the floor. So, like I said, it's a million people on the stage. They get everybody separated. They get Amber and another girl. I can't think of her name, but her and Amber are cool. Amber and her friend, they're cool on the show. They get them separated to the dressing room, and then they're pretty much trying to get everybody outside. So after that situation happens with Amber, and then Ballistic storming towards Amber, they pretty much, it looks like they're just shutting everything down because they're trying to get people outside to the car. Yeah, and it's like, that seems like that's the end. So the whole situation with Riri, when I said Riri doesn't make her appearance to the last 20-25 minutes. And then once they get up again, like that, once they get up while she's on the stage, she storms off the stage and she's not with it. So the whole situation where Riri getting jumped, it's like, I don't know. Or I guess I'm assuming there's more footage, or I don't know if they cut the cameras off. I don't know if this is just hearsay or if it's actually on camera. But towards the end of part 2, Riri completely storms off the stage. So I don't know if this is a situation where they're catching Riri in the dressing room, or they're catching her when they're taking her outside to the car. Because the way they ended part 2 is like they pretty much shut everything down. And it's like, I don't think they brought the girls back like, hey, because part 2 was like 45 minutes. So that's enough time for a reunion. So I don't think they like brought the girls back being like, hey guys, you guys fought pretty much the whole episode. Let's sit you guys down again so we can actually talk. So I don't think that's what they did. So I think what we saw at the end of part 2 was the end. So the whole situation where Riri getting jumped, I don't know how that transpired because Riri walked off the stage. So it's like, did they catch her in the dressing room? Did they catch her going out to the car? I don't know what that is. And then, guys, some breaking news happened. Let me go see if I can find it. Let me see. So on Tuesday, May 17th, so this is 2 days after they aired part 2, the Shade Room posted that Amber had officially dropped the lawsuit from Zeus Network and Joseline. So everybody in the comments was pretty much saying that Amber got paid off. And this was like a real thing because like Zeus Network released a statement and everything. So like she really went to go like pursue an actual lawsuit because they made a statement and everything. So it's like, it was the real deal. And yeah, on the 17th, she went on her Instagram. I think she posted on her story that everything's all good between me, Joseline, and Zeus Network. So yes, everybody's pretty much saying she got paid off. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is all. That is the breakdown of Joseline's Cabaret Season 3 in Las Vegas. The drama that was surrounding the reunion. Yeah, follow me on social media. Leave all your comments and, any updates or any, things that, or any speculations that I might have got wrong in the comment section. Like this video. That really helps the video out a lot. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.